How's it going, everybody? This is David again with another David's Movie Raves. Well, and this is a good rave this time. Phenomenal movie. We are speaking of Batman teaming up with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What a great movie. So many twists to it. I'm not going to go into all of it. I'm going to keep this spoiler light as possible, but it's a movie review. It's gonna have spoilers, so if you don't want spoilers, turn back now. Like I said, it's not gonna be too heavily spoilers. It's not like I can recreate the fight scene, so let's hop into it. Spoilers coming up. So on to the movie. Actually, first off, it was great. Like, the animation was good. I loved how they did Shredder. They gave him his old 80s look, which was genius. I loved it. They gave the Turtles an outdated kind of look. Like, I don't really like it too much, but it is what it is. It's a good movie, especially by Warner Brothers. Live action, you guys gotta step up your game. Animation, like, you guys do a phenomenal job on all of your animated movies. So let's hop into it. We start the movie off with Batgirl in her civilian identity, interviewing this guy, a scientist, who is showing her the new prototype for a new generator, which happens to be self-cleaning, energy-absorbent, or energy-sufficient generator. Supposed to be top of the line, awesome, kind of cool generator. So, unfortunately, they're attacked by the Foot Clan, who are from the TMNT universe. Well, actually, now that I really think of it, I really never thought Batman and the Ninja Turtles were in the same universe. But they're right there in New York. Go figure, So I guess New York exists in the Batman universe? Good to know. Because I always thought that... See, comics are so hard sometimes, because you don't really know where things are located, and, like, it's hard to, like, pinpoint real places. Because I always figured Central City was California. But I guess some people say this is North Dakota or South Dakota or something like that. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Let's get back to the movie. I'm sorry. They get to drop on Batgirl and the scientists. Batgirl can't do anything because, again, she's in her civilian stuff. Ninja Turtles come in, try to save her. Well, they do end up saving Batgirl. But they escape right before the ninjas do, or the Foot Clan does, with the technology. So, of course, Batgirl believes it's a Ninja Turtles who stole the technology. She reports this back to Batman, and Batman says, "They'll be sorry they ever entered Gotham City." You gotta love Batman. And what I really loved later on in the movie is Batman and Shredder fighting each other. Let me say, Shredder, they gave him his 80s look. Marvelous. I loved it. It's great. Everything was great about this movie. The only flaw I can really think of that it had was not adding Master Splinter into the movie. Retrieving information. Please hold. So what happens is, later on in the Batcave, it's empty. Oh no, who is it? It's Batman and Alfred in there. Alfred's like, "Hey Bruce, they're probably going to hit Wayne Enterprises next for the weapon that they need next." And Batman's like, "Yeah, tell the cops, I'm good. I don't want their protection." So, being the snarky servant as ever, Jarvis says, "Okay, sir, should I inform them that you would prefer just to go beat them up yourselves?" Batman's like, You're clever enough. You'll come up with something. So, let's think, shall we? Retrieving information. Retrieving data. Please hold. Now, once the turtles get to Wayne Enterprises, Shredder is already there. But Batman's already there as well, so those two go at it. Such a fun fight scene, like, you have to watch this. Like, my own words cannot do it justice. Watch the fight scenes in this movie. My review will not do the scenes justice at all. Just straight up. So, there's so many fight scenes in this movie too. It's so great. Just the choreography. I know it's animated, but the animated fight scenes are so great. I love it. Let's see. Now, while Batman and Shredder are currently fighting inside Wayne Enterprises, the Penguin is also there, on the rooftops, trying to break into Wayne Enterprises. Don't ask me why or how he's there, but he knew there were some new big bads in town, and mainly Ra's al Ghul and, who the hell else came? Oh, duh, Shredder. He's heard of Shredder's arrival. I had to think for a second. I was like, hold up, something's not adding up, right? Like, who would Penguin be afraid of? Be afraid of the Shredder. Be very afraid of the Shredder. Or, as they said in the cartoon from when I was a kid, watch out for Shredder. I wish I had the claws. That would have been so epic to demonstrate. I'm a huge dork at heart. I apologize in advance. A lot of these videos, you'll see me kind of dorking out on whatever I'm reviewing, so, hey, it's me. Bite me. So, we get into, the Ninja Turtles end up foiling Penguin's plans, beating the living daylights out of all their cronies. It was hilarious to watch. Mikey, you're always fun to watch. Cowabunga, dude! I love it. Mikey, you and I want to see more of Ninja Turtles. I want to see more of Michelangelo. So Michelangelo makes the Ninja Turtles worth watching every minute. All of the Ninja Turtles make it worth watching. I'm not gonna lie. Even Raphael, he is amazing in this movie. And believe it or not, he's not that much of a jerk for once. Usually he's pretty much of a big jerk, as a lot of the different shows and movies you've seen, or I've seen anyways, have portrayed him to be a jerk. Especially that really weird live action, not live action, it was like a 3D kind of deal, Ninja Turtles movie. Great movie. Check that one out. I might do a review on that at some point. Maybe not, though. We'll see. Back to the movie, though. And this is still the beginning. I'm rambling. I'll try not to ramble too much longer. I apologize. So, it ends up Robin ends up spying on Ra's al Ghul and Shredder. I keep wanting to say Joker, but it's not. Joker doesn't end up joining us later on in the movie. It's great. Joker's always great. I gotta find out who plays the Joker. I'm hoping it's Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill, you better have done Joker again, because if it's not, somebody has replaced you, my friend. Because this Joker was absolutely awesome. He was the Joker that I remember from the animations. Great job. Harley Quinn, I loved your animated as well. Just whenever they break into Arkham, that's a great scene. Let me backtrack a little bit though. The Ninja Donatello ends up breaking into into Batman's lair with the Ninja Turtles. So right after Robin got done spying on them, Batman had been doing detective work, blah, 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 blah. Watch the movie, find out. Another fight scene entails between Robin and the rest of the turtles. That was a great scene to see, especially when who was it? The orange one, Michelangelo, just starts sitting on Robin. Robin's like, let me up, you jerk." Batman comes to him and says, "Get off of Robin." And they talk. They realize Batman's not with Shredder. So Robin's like, "Does this mean we're not going to get to beat these doofuses up?" Batman's like, "Apparently not. It doesn't suppose it looks like that way now." You gotta love Batman, and you gotta love Alfred too, because in that part, he's treating Michelangelo horribly, man. Like, not horribly, but he's treating him just like you would a Robin. Pulling him by the ear, by the cloth, because he was skateboarding in the house, and he's like, "And you will get the skateboard back eventually, good sir." And he's like, "I offered to cook y'all full some gourmet food, and you want pizza. What kind of insult is this?" I love Alfred White. He was such a smart aleck in this movie. Watch him. You're gonna get laughs out of him almost every scene he's in. So using the combined forces of the Ninja Turtles and Batman detective skills, they all finally managed to figure out where the next heist was going to happen at, shall we say. The next technology heist. Now, here's what's crazy, okay? Why do I keep on forgetting his name? Shredder. Alright, hopefully I'll remember Shredder's name for the rest of this video review. So it's Shredder. Goddamn. It's Shredder and Ra's al Ghul breaking into Arkham Asylum to talk with Joker. Well, pretty much to release Joker, but keep him in Arkham. They give him some kind of Weapon X from... Not Weapon X, I'm sorry. The Ooze. I love that throwback from the 80s or 90s movies. What was it with you and Ooze, Nickelodeon, back in the 90s? I'm sorry, but you guys used Ooze in everything. On game shows, and I think 3 separate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies, I believe, were all related to Ooze. And crying out loud, Power Rangers, Ivan Ooze. I mean, he used his ooze to make the parents of Angel grow. And no, I'll save that review for another night, probably tomorrow. I'm down to watch that movie again. Why not? Let's go for it, though. Back to my review for Batman. Dude, Ra's al Ghul just starts slaughtering the guards inside Arkham Asylum. Like, decapitating people. I was like, well, that's pretty dark for a Batman movie. Definitely not for kids. Definitely not for kids. Let me repeat that. There are some swearing in it. Not as bad as my video, but there's still some swearing in it. It's probably PG-13. I noticed most Batman movies or Justice League movies animated are PG-13. That way they can get away with swearing. Anyways, Joker gives him, Ra's al Ghul, his own secret recipe for delusional chemicals in return for Shredder's ooze, which turns all the inmates into just beasts. It turns Joker into a snake, which I thought was pretty fitting. Mr. Freeze was a giant polar bear, which I also thought was pretty fitting. multiple fight scenes taken throughout Arkham's Asylum. Watch the movie. You're gonna love the fight scenes. I can personally guarantee it. You will not regret watching this movie. Not at all. Now here's the thing, though. That was all a ploy. The whole Arkham Asylum was all a trick to get everybody's attention away from the real plan, which was Ra's al Ghul and Shredder. See, I didn't forget his name this time. They were talking to Penguin. Penguin had actually procured the cedar. That was the device that they needed from Wayne Enterprises to make the entirety of Gotham City all into the beast that Arkham was. Thankfully, Michelangelo destroys the machine, just crushing buttons, just going at it like a maniac, like he did in the Batmobile that he got to ride in earlier. Like I said, I'm not spoiling everything. Watch the movie. It's phenomenal. You know what? I think that's where I'm going to leave my review off at. Watch this movie. It's great. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and fuck it. Leave some comments. I'll get back. I like commenting. I love interacting with people. So, until the next time, David out.